Hey guys, it's Julia, and today I am filming outside. Now you're probably like, Julia, what do you mean? You live somewhere where there's an outdoors? Well, yes I do. It was nice out today and the lighting's nice out, so I'm just gonna sit outside and do my video today, cause you know, I think that's cool. So today I'm going to be talking about fangirling. Actually be very afraid. I'm just kidding, you should be really afraid of fangirling because fangirling, oh hun, fangirling is, once you get into it, you don't get out. It's like a trap. A wonderfully horrible trap that you get sucked into, and it's like a black hole, you just never come back out. But, okay. So, sorry if it's kind of loud. There's people out here doing yard work because we haven't had a dry day in like weeks. So, okay. Let's begin. Step 1 of becoming a fangirl or fanboy. So you get introduced to something, you know, something new, something you haven't heard of, such as a play, a book, a movie, a type of music, a certain person, or basically anything else you can get introduced to. Step 2, you become somewhat enticed by the whole, oh, this person's really talented, or I really like the storyline of this movie, or something like that, so you get interested in it. Step 3, you Google it. Worst decision you could ever make. You Google it. Step 4, you find Tumblr. Tumblr, second worst decision you could ever make. And then you sign up for Tumblr and your life just kind of disintegrates in front of you. Step 5? Sorry, I have a really short-term memory. Step 5, you go on Tumblr and you discover many people who have the same interests that you do, and you discover that you are not alone in your craziness. Step 6, if you have not already, you've become obsessed with this thing and it has taken over your life. Step 7, you try to explain to your parents about this thing that you love, and the only word you can use is so many things. Step 8, you check into a rehab center for fangirling and you never come out again. So fangirling is basically when you get introduced to something and you really like it, and then you kind of love it, and then you realize other people love it and there's more to it. You discover things like Tumblr, blogs like Tumblr, fan fiction, fan art, people who talk about the same things you do, people who like the same things you do. You discover other things off of this thing that you love, and then all of a sudden your life is taken over by this uncontrollable emotion that we people, fangirls, like to call feels. It means they are having an incredible amount of uncontrollable feelings that they cannot really control, because they are fangirls and there's really no other way to explain it. Becoming a fangirl for me, let's see, now we're going into my fangirling experience. First real fandom I was in, Harry Potter. Latest fandom I joined, probably, I'm getting into Sherlock, like just getting into it. But the latest actual fandom that I can actually kind of consider myself kind of the fandom in is the Mortal Instruments. But basically, so I kind of got into Harry Potter after my mom and I had read it once. And then I read it again and again and again, and I realized that I had an emotional attachment with the characters. And I'm like, okay, when people would die in that book, I would be sad. I didn't understand it because it was a book, and if it's a book, you know, at first if you're not a fangirl, it's shocking to, you know, be sad because someone dies in a book. Because it's like, it's words on paper you don't understand until you become a fangirl, and then you realize that the words are more than words. Until you're a fangirl, you don't realize how important these characters are and how much depth the words actually have. And once you discover that, you are in the beginning stages of fangirlism. You will go through a stage, if you're becoming a fangirl, you will go through a stage where you want all of the merchandise that is on the market for your fandom. Like, if you go never go on Etsy. Never go on Etsy if you do not have enough money to spend on Etsy, because if you go on Etsy and you have a budget, I swear your budget will disappear, because you will find things that you want so badly that you just overrun your credit card or debit card, or you run out of cash completely, and then you will be bankrupt because of all the random Harry Potter, I don't know, fan art that you bought on Etsy for like 5 million bucks each, because it was just so beautiful that you had to get it. I'm not judging, I promise you I would do the same thing. But if you are on Etsy and you are on a confined budget, don't go on Etsy. Don't go on Etsy. Don't go on websites that sell stuff, because you will go through a stage where you think that that merchandise is the most important thing in the world. Most important thing. That's why you save it for when you go to a convention, and then when you go to a convention, you buy a bunch of stuff instead. After I got involved with Harry Potter, more fandoms just kind of came leaping out at me. Like the Hunger Games, I don't know, Castle, the TV show Castle, Pretty Little Liars, Team Star Kid, you know, things that I am now emotionally invested in came from a while ago that I just, you know, found. Once it starts, it doesn't stop. And it's amazing, and you feel so into it, and you love it, but you hate it at the same time, because it is literally controlling your life. So that's why you need to be aware that when you're a fangirl, things in your life will change. The priorities of your life will change. You know, everything may change in your life because of this one thing. So be warned. But have fun. Because becoming a fangirl was probably the best decision I have made in my life thus far. So if you want to become a fangirl, go for it. Go follow me on Tumblr. Shameless self-promotion much, but I'll put it down in the link below. You can go look at my fandoms, you can go check out what I like, you can tell me what you like. I want to hear what you guys like. If you guys are in a fandom or something like that, I want to know, because I want to be able to like talk to you and fangirl with you and cry with you and like feel things with you. That sounded really sick-minded, but I didn't mean it that way. I meant feels. Like the feels. Leave a comment down below. I want to know if you want more videos like this with me being crazy and explaining stuff like this. Yeah, just tell me, because I will do them. Hand motions. I will do them in a heartbeat, because I love talking about like stuff like this, because it's fun and I enjoy it. So yeah, I am just going to stop talking now. I am going to go get a life. Just kidding, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna go down in my room and go on Tumblr and take a shower and do my homework. Then go on Tumblr again. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. And I will see you next time. I love you guys. Bye. Whoa, really big hornet. Stay away from me. Where is it? Where did it go? The hornet is back again. Go away. It's really big. It's like that big.